You know, when a company rushes to use AI to cut jobs, that promise of saving a ton of money, well, it's pretty hard to resist, right? But what happens when that brilliant plan completely backfires? Today, we're going to dig into the severe and often permanent damage that can do to a company's reputation, all based on a deep dive research report on the hidden costs of AI.
All right, before we jump in, just a quick heads up. This is part 6 of our 10-part look into a comprehensive research report from Virtualization Options LLC, and for this one, we're focusing specifically on the material in Chapter 6. Now, as you can probably guess, these explainers barely scratch the surface of the full report, so super important to remember. This is not legal advice, it doesn't come with any kind of warranty, and you should always consult with qualified legal pros who know the rules where you do business.
Okay, so let's get right into it with honestly, a pretty powerful story from the report. It's a real cautionary tale about a huge retail chain that made a big bet on an AI scheduling system, and boy, did it go wrong.
And it all really comes down to this one kind of shocking question, right? How can one single decision, one AI rollout, just completely vaporize billions of dollars in value? And look, this isn't some made-up scenario. This is exactly what went down at this company.
I mean, the amount of damage here is just staggering. In only 18 months, this one failed AI project wiped out $3.2 billion of the company's value. That's billion with a B. So what did that mean for the investors? Well, the stock price just tanked. It plummeted by 57%. Imagine watching more than half of your investment just disappear.
And what about inside the company? Oh, it was a complete and total catastrophe. Their employee turnover rate for the year, it just exploded to 134%. That isn't just a number, it's a sign of total collapse in morale, instability, and the basic ability to even help a customer.
So how on earth does this happen, right? How does a plan that's supposed to save a ton of money and make things modern lead to such an epic fail? Let's break it down and see how this disaster unfolded. Okay, look at this. The gap between what they promised and what actually happened is just huge. On one hand, the promise was this sleek, modern operation saving $127 million a year. But the reality? Stores were constantly understaffed, shelves were empty, checkout lines were a nightmare, and customer complaints shot up by 340%.
And you know what? All that frustration didn't just stay in the store. It completely blew up online. People started posting pictures of the long lines, the empty shelves. It all went viral. Just one single Twitter thread got almost 5 million views, turning into an absolute PR disaster that pretty much cemented this negative image in everyone's minds.
And it wasn't just customers who were upset. The damage to their brand as a place to work was just as bad. The company's Glassdoor rating, where people go to see if a company's a decent place to work, it crashed from a solid 3.4 stars all the way down to a miserable 1.8. I mean, this basically made it impossible for them to hire anyone to fix the mess.
So you might be thinking, wow, what a string of bad luck. But it wasn't luck at all. This was actually a very predictable chain reaction. The report actually has a name for this pattern, the reputation cascade. It's a perfect way to understand how small problems can spiral out of control.
So what exactly is a reputation cascade? Well, think of it like a domino effect. It starts with those initial service problems, like those long checkout lines, and that one little issue triggers this wave of negativity that spreads from customers to employees, then gets blasted out by the media, and finally, it hits the investors.
And this just lays it out perfectly. It shows you exactly how that downward spiral gets started and just keeps going. It starts small, with service problems. Then bam! Social media gets a hold of it and blows it up. That leads to stressed out employees quitting in droves. Then the media picks up the story. Customers start shopping elsewhere. And finally, investors get seriously worried. You see how each step just feeds the next one? It's brutal.
Okay, so here's the really crucial part. We need to see how this whole cascade just slams into the 3 pillars of any company's reputation. Its customers, its employees, and its investors. Because the damage isn't just some vague idea. It's real, and you can measure it for each group.
First up, the customers. I mean, just look at that jump in complaints, a 340% spike. And that wasn't just people venting. It translated directly into lost money. The report estimates this costs the company about $680 million in revenue every year because shoppers just got fed up and went somewhere else. Next, what about the employees? Well, the brand as a good place to work just completely fell apart. With turnover at 134% and that awful Glassdoor rating, they couldn't hire anyone. They actually had to raise wages by 18% just to get people to even apply, which, of course, completely wiped out a huge chunk of the savings they were hoping for from the AI in the first place.
And last, but definitely not least, the investors. On top of that $3.2 billion loss and the 57% stock drop, the whole mess attracted what's called an activist investor. This is someone who bought up a huge chunk of the company, over 8%, with the sole purpose of trying to kick out the entire board. For a leadership team, that is a full-blown crisis.
All right, so let's wrap this up and really zero in on the big lesson here for any leader even thinking about using AI this way. Because this isn't just about a project that failed, it's about the scars that get left behind.
And maybe the biggest takeaway from all of this is that you can't just flip a switch, fix the tech, and pretend it never happened. A broken reputation, that loss of trust with both your customers and your own employees, that's a wound that takes a very, very long time to heal. It creates costs that stick around for years, long after you finally get the shelves restocked.
And that really leaves us with a critical question, one that every leader should be asking themselves. When you look at your own company's plans for AI, you have to be honest. Is this strategy really building long-term value? Or could it be silently eating away at the one thing you can't afford to lose, your reputation?